beloved in the entire world, but you decide to walk away at the peak of your career to take care of your woman's health. You start donating your own blood and other things because your genes are compatible. You take care of every expense, medical bills, apartment rent, household costs, and pleasures for both you and your girlfriend. You accompany her every step of the way: chemotherapy, treatments, hospitalizations, recovery. You help your girlfriend build a professional career on streaming and video platforms. Her audience grows exponentially in no time. Meanwhile, you have to push your own channel to the background. And in the end, after doing all this sacrifice, she decides to leave you because she needs to discover herself.
Yo, he literally did every... Yo, is this real? Yo, ain't no way this is real, bro. Chad, is this real? I know I got some people here that like might know Valorant or play Valorant or stuff like that. I don't know the fucking e-game, the esports community like that. Wow. 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 Dude. Man, that is fucking brutal, bro. That is brutal. Here's a lesson to take away from this. This is very important that you guys understand this, because as young men, you guys got to understand that, like, when you're young, right? You're taught from a young age, hey, work really hard, put your time in, put effort in, and you're going to get back what you put in, right? We were taught that from the day we're little boys. Work super hard, and you'll get what you deserve, right? Now, there's only one endeavor in the male experience where putting more time in is actually counterproductive and hurts you. And this is the pursuit of women. I know what you guys are saying. What, Myron? Yeah. You heard that correctly. There's only one pursuit in the male experience where you put more time and effort in and it actually backfires, and it is the pursuit of women. Okay? And the reason why, guys, is because you must understand that with females, okay, there is no equity of your acts of service. There's no equity there, okay? Like, a lot of guys are used to, I invest my money, I put my time, I put my effort in, I should be able to get something back. That doesn't happen with females, right? Unlike everything else in your life. If you go to school, you put the work in, you go get, you go to med school, you become a doctor, you make that money back, right? You buy real estate, you invest, you make it better, it goes up in value. You're able to get some benefit with it. Women are not like that. You invest your money into a female. Let's say you put her through college. All you've basically done is you've increased her ability to replace you. And she probably will. Okay? The other thing you need to understand, and this is a very ugly reality that you need to understand for all the young guys here, because a lot of you guys are blue pill, let's be honest. A lot of men are blue pill, just like we saw with Georgienko. Most men are blue pill, if we're going to be all the way honest. Is women have zero loyalty, and it's built into their DNA. Whoa, what do you say, Myron? Yes, women have zero loyalty. Zero. It goes against their ability to their survival instincts. The reason why women don't have any loyalty, guys, it's very simple. Women don't have the ability to defend themselves via violence against men. I'm going to say that again. Women don't have the ability to actually defend themselves physically from men. So since they can't do that, they must outsource that to another male. Okay? So what's up happening is women don't become loyal to men based on you being good to them. They become loyal to men based on their security needs. Okay? Very important that you guys understand this. This is why women are able to monkey branch and find another guy fast and get over relationship breakups faster than you can. They're designed to do it. They're designed to assimilate to and acquiesce to the strongest men in their environment and do it quickly. Why? Because if you go back thousands of years when humankind wasn't as nice and there were constant wars all over the place and the men were getting killed in battle, the women would be taken as prizes. And guess what? They had to learn real quick how to deal with this new guy. Now, I know that sounds horrible or whatever. It's awful, but this is how the world has been for a very long time. So in order for women to be able to deal with this ugly reality that they really had to submit to the strongest man in their life, they have to be able to quickly move on. It's a survival tactic, bro. It's literally a survival tactic. This is why women yearn for security so much, because of this because of this lack of loyalty. You cannot be hypergamous while simultaneously being loyal. It doesn't work. The two counteract each other. The concept of being hypergamous is completely antithetical to being loyal. Why? Because hypergamy, the female mating strategy of dating up and getting a guy that's better than you, conflicts with loyalty. Loyalty is the practice of sticking by somebody when it's not convenient to do so. Very important for you guys to understand this. You're not loyal for sticking through when times are good. You're loyal for sticking through when times are bad. A lot of you in the chat. Myron, why do you defend Andrew Tate or, your other friends that get in trouble? Why won't you criticize them? Why won't you talk them publicly? Blah, blah, blah. Hold your friends accountable publicly. Because I'm not like you. I don't need to bash my friends or people that I know, colleagues, publicly for entertainment. Loyalty isn't tested when times are good. Loyalty is tested when times are bad. And it's actually kind of crazy to me how a lot of people in the chat sometimes will sit there and say, oh, Myron never bashes people, even when they f up. Yeah, I'm not going to do that publicly. Women are not expected to be loyal. Men are. Now, going back to this whole thing with this relationship with this guy, understand that since women are not loyal and they can't be loyal, it goes against their mating strategy. You need to know that the more that you invest, you're basically throwing money out the window a lot of the times. And you must be comfortable with that. Okay? They always tell you, don't lend money to people if you expect it back. Relationships with women are asymmetric in that regard, where what you put in, you need to be prepared to understand that that's not going to give you any real equity. Okay? It's really not. You're only as good as yesterday when it comes to females. This is why I tell you guys up front, don't invest too much. I always tell you guys up front, make her earn it. I always tell you guys, make her invest. Why the do you think I tell you that? Why do you think I tell you she needs to meet you? She needs to come 75, you do 25. Why do you think I say that? See, everything that I tell you guys, there's a reason why I tell you it. The reason why I tell you guys that women need to invest in a relationship more, the reason why I tell you guys that she needs to do more in the relationship, the reason why I tell you guys she needs to change her validation is because of this dynamic where women are not naturally loyal.
Bomboka!
Do you get that? Since women are not naturally loyal, you must force them to be loyal through acts of service and them actually investing in you. Not the other way around.